Once considered mere science fiction, artificial intelligence is now a reality. Its promise of unprecedented efficiency, innovation, and convenience is seen in today's virtual assistants that manage schedules, software that diagnoses diseases and plans supply chains, and robots performing hazardous or repetitive tasks in factories and hospitals. But this age of innovation comes with real dangers. Beneath the promise of technology lie threats to human dignity, economic security, and social stability. AI risks undermining livelihoods and the foundation of human society through job loss, bias, and surveillance. But before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on our upcoming videos. Now let's get started. The efficiency paradox. AI's power and potential spring from the very same features that make it so dangerous to human society. Companies and governments are hungry for the efficiency promised by AI-boosted automation to cut jobs and slash costs, causing a wave of disruptions for workers and communities. AI-driven job loss. Long relegated to theory and dystopian fiction, AI's job replacement threat is now an urgent reality. The World Economic Forum estimates 85 million global jobs will be lost to automation and AI by 2025, with other estimates as high as 97 million. Blue-collar job loss accelerates. Automation hits traditional blue-collar industries hard. Self-checkout lanes are replacing cashiers, driverless trucks and ships are replacing drivers and pilots, and automated production systems are replacing factory workers. These advances pose a threat to the livelihoods of truckers, transportation workers, and individuals in retail and manufacturing. AI targeting white-collar work. AI is also increasingly affecting white-collar professions that were once considered less susceptible to technological disruption. Algorithmic trading programs are displacing junior financial analysts. AI software systems now draft legal contracts and journalistic pieces, and customer service roles are automated through chatbots. Increasingly, AI is used to write programs that were once the job of new computer science students and graduates. Machine learning algorithms interpret X-rays and MRIs, impacting roles traditionally filled by medical technicians. Entry-level work vanishes. AI-driven entry-level job loss is particularly troubling. Modern AI systems can now perform tasks in fields like diagnostics, software engineering, and finance at proficiency levels once reserved for college graduates, threatening traditional entry points for young people. These systems handle market research, content creation, and data analysis tasks, often matching or exceeding the quality of junior employees. If new graduates lose these jobs, they cannot gain the experience needed for more advanced roles, disrupting the career ladder concept. Change is happening faster. AI is spreading and improving at a breakneck pace. Unlike previous revolutions, where workers had time to adapt, AI's capacity for rapid learning, improvement, and deployment means technology may eliminate jobs faster than society can replace them, upending millions of lives in the process. Algorithmic bias. AI systems can also be dangerously biased, especially since machine learning relies on large data sets to train algorithms. If the data contains existing human prejudices, AI can reinforce and even exacerbate social inequality. Facial recognition technology, for example, is prone to misidentifying women and people of color because the software is often trained on data sets with a disproportionate number of white male faces. When an AI system determines who gets a job interview, who is considered for a mortgage, or who goes to prison, the consequences of built-in algorithmic bias are both serious and systemic. Also, as machine learning advances, even the original development company is at a loss to explain exactly what the calculations are or how they have mutated. The surveillance state. AI-fueled mass surveillance is another threat. Predictive policing in American cities, omnipresent monitoring in China, and massive data collection worldwide allow governments and corporations to track, store, and analyze our behavior like never before. This not only violates our privacy, but also creates a new imbalance of power, as citizens lose autonomy in the face of big tech and Big Brother. The human factor. Taken together, these issues force us to confront a central question. Will AI's disruption of human labor, particularly the loss of entry-level jobs and increased workplace bias, strip work of its meaning and destabilize society? Will the only work left for humans be? As technology increasingly controls more of our lives, even the aspects we rely on AI to augment, will we become so dependent on machines that we lose the ability or the will to function without them? Most importantly, are we building a future where human ingenuity, creativity, and compassion are no longer needed? Hope for the future. The challenge is daunting, but possible solutions exist if we work together to pursue them. AI transparency. Companies must make AI systems and their decision-making processes more transparent. This means greater clarity about how algorithms are trained, the data sources used, and how the results are applied. AI diversity. AI design teams need to incorporate a broader range of perspectives to identify and correct bias, while also understanding the diverse experiences of people from various backgrounds. AI regulation. Governments and regulators must provide greater guidance on AI use and what constitutes fair, accountable, and transparent use of these systems, including for bias in hiring and lending decisions. AI education. Workers and recent graduates need universal access to education and retraining. Emphasis should be on helping people transition to areas that support and augment rather than compete with AI. AI economics. New economic models may be necessary to ensure that people have a sense of purpose, even if traditional employment arrangements undergo changes. Speed of change. AI may accelerate change beyond society's capacity to adapt. The Industrial Revolution eventually replaced agricultural jobs with new work, and the digital revolution created millions of new jobs in new industries. Will AI change so quickly that millions of people will be unemployed or underemployed, at risk of poverty or worse? Preventing such an outcome may require bold action, including universal access to education, a commitment to lifelong learning, and policies that ensure everyone benefits from technological progress. We must also grapple with the larger questions about the kind of world we want to create. Will humans or machines be the ones to create and innovate? Will decisions be made by algorithms? Or will humans have a seat at the table? AI is a choice. For now, AI itself is not preordained but a choice. The dark side is real. Job losses, bias, and surveillance are all here today. However, we also have the power to utilize AI for good, for our own purposes. We can create solutions to help workers and graduates transition to new roles and purpose in the AI era. But this requires the participation of employees, managers, officials, and citizens. Workers and employees should demand transparency and accountability in AI decision-making, insisting that technology enhances, not diminishes, human dignity and society. We must ensure access to education and training for the future of work and stay informed about AI's impact. AI does have a dark side that poses threats to jobs, fairness, and autonomy. But the technology's impact is not fixed. We must intentionally guide AI's development so that it advances human dignity and shared purpose, or risk a future where machines and bad actors, rather than the majority of people, decide what matters most. And if you want to stay updated on how AI is shaping our future, make sure to hit that subscribe button on AIAppQuest, your place to explore the world of technology and its impact on humanity.